Hi guys, this is Joe popping on. Today I got another fun video for you guys. Today I'm almost done with one of the sets that have come out recently, and I am so happy for it. And that set is My Hero Academia. I love this set. I love this show. I'm really happy for it. That they've done so many more characters, so many new characters, and everything like that. And I finally was able to pick up a few of the ones that I kind of delayed picking up, and some of them I didn't see. Deku I actually didn't see for a long time, and I just kind of delayed them because I was like, they're not flying off the shelves, at least where I am, and everything like that. So I decided to hold off a little bit and just it's just a lot. Being a collector as much as I do, I try to put off some, but not too much because I've had that really come back and bite me in the butt. And have spent way too much money on figures that were cheap at one point, and I let it slide for too long. But this one, I did now finish all the commons of My Hero Academia. This second wave. Is it second or is it third? No, it's third. My apologies. Third wave. As I look at them. Alrighty, let's get into these ones. I'm going to start actually with All for One because this one looks really good to me. I can't wait for this one and for the Big Apple collectibles one to arrive. It is on its way. Should be here very shortly. I am looking forward to it because it is their first exclusive, and for me, I really like it because first of all, I kind of like it when new companies get exclusives. I know they've had a not nice reputation online. I've heard a lot of bad stories about it, and I know a lot of our fellow collectors didn't actually order from them, which I was surprised about because I did order it from them. I was like, okay, if there's anyone they're not going to get wrong, it's going to be their own exclusive. That was my thoughts at least. But yeah, so here's hoping it all comes nice and well. But here we go. This is the common one. This one looks really nice. I love how they did his face because he has that weird mask where it really, it's hard to explain, and it's hard for them to have designed it. So they did this wonderful cell shading. I love cell shading on figures. Like the Manga Dimension figures, I love those. I think they are some of the coolest figures out there right now. Especially if you're an anime fan, because that's what they're for. But they really do all this, like the whole playing with depth and everything just by the color. And I really like this. This came out so nice. Like, I just really like that they did the ultimate baddie. Like, All for One is just a very cool bad guy. And he is just so strong. I really hope they do, as I've said before, they do a movie moment of him and like pretty much the last punch in his fight for between him and All Might. Because this one just came out so nice. Like, oh man, like I just can't get over this look of his face. Like, it just looks so nice. If I had to pick probably one figure out of these wave that just really surprises me in person, it's him, because I really didn't think about it very much, just seeing the pictures online, but now having him in my hands and seeing this wonderful paint job of like really getting the face, like the look of his face correct on a figure is really nice. So that was All for One. Let's do Deku, actually. I really like Deku. Sorry I didn't show you the other one's box as I hold the knife. But Deku is actually pretty cool in this form. I really like this one because Deku doesn't like, this one's very strange because this is kind of right before the first fight, before his the first Hot Topic exclusive one for Deku, where it gets half the face blown off because he has the red shoes, and Deku really, he gets his costume destroyed in that fight, and he really never gets it completely put back together until he gets shoot style. and that's when his shoes change. He gets the leg braces, the arm braces, and everything like that. So this one is actually one of the technically it's like one of his first appearances as his costume, which is pretty cool if you think about it. Um, which I was very surprised that they did that because I was expecting this one, just not really kind of paying attention, that this was going to be shoot style. Um, but it looks really great. I like that they have the giant smile. Well, of course, because now with shoot style, it's more of a metal plate as I'm looking at him. So it does make a lot of sense that this is his first shot at it. The costume his mom makes him, and he decides to wear it because he's going to honor his mom. And he's like, his mom is just saying, "I'm sorry, I never believed in you that you could really be a hero, and this is my apologies for you." So this is a really cool moment. Doesn't last very long, the costume, because once again, a lot of the hero-made ones don't last very long in these big battles, and his definitely doesn't, because his is just made out of normal materials that like your mom would make, I guess, Halloween costume out of, which is pretty cool. And then we got the last one is Golden Age costume All Might, which is pretty nice because I like the scene. I have to say I love specific figures where they go to a scene like the one I had just gotten for Vegeta. Like I really like the over 9,000 because it's a scene and everything like that. While this one is a funny scene because in one of the episodes he comes flying into the classroom, goes like this through the doorway, and it's hilarious. And he's just kind of like, "I have arrived," and they did that exact scene in a figure. And yes, this exact same figure is actually going to be the Barnes & Noble exclusive, but done metallic, which is supposedly coming out very soon. I know some people were able to get it in stores. I know some people also weren't. Apparently Barnes & Noble stopped it. I don't really understand because I tried to pre-order one and you apparently no longer can in the system. I was a little bit too late. But this guy is really cool. Once again, I usually don't do metallic, but I kind of like this one. I want to put it actually on my desk, away from the rest of the collection in metallic form. I just think it look cool. I have a few that I get duplicates or a special version, and I just usually put them on my desk as a fun one. And this one, I just really like. All Might and Deku are my favorite characters, so I just think this one's really cool. And I just love that it's an actual scene from the show. So cool. Give me one moment. Let me lower you guys down. Perfect. So these were the 3 new ones I got. These was the ones that will finish off the third wave of commons. I'm really happy with these ones. I think they're really nice. As I said before in the previous unboxing where I got the other 4 in the wave, those the 3 new characters were my most looked forward to, and all for one. I was really looking forward to him. But once again, they are making the special version one for Big Apple Collectibles, which I think I'm probably going to like a little bit more, just because he has the attack of his creation weapon thing, which is that claw hand. But once again, he is just such a cool figure. I really didn't expect to like him as much as I have. He is surprisingly, I think he's my favorite. Even though he's the most simple, I really just that face really makes him stand out as one of my favorite bad guys. Probably him and Stain. I really like those two. I liked how they did them. But these ones came out so nice. I just really like how they did these. Let's rotate them a little so you guys can see some of the different angles of them. This All Might this All Might one just cracks me up. I just really like it. And I do love that they did his normal costume because I do enjoy his other costume, his original costume, a lot. And it's such a fun way to get it into the collection as a different pose. And once again, I do like the Deku one. I really like this one. I do like the full costume of it. Once again, I'm a little bit like, arg, Deku. Another one, I think this is number 8. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. It's 7. My apologies. It is 7. But that is a lot of Deku in one way, in one line. But I have to say, I like the character. This is my favorite character, and this one is different enough that I really like it. Like, I almost didn't get the original common just because I was like, well, it's so close to the one with that mask half ripped off. But I did finally break in the end and pick it up because I was like, nah, it's Deku. He's the main character. He's going to be the new hero for the new generation. And so I finally cracked and went and found him. I'm glad he was easy to still find. But here, let's raise this back up. Excellent. So these were the 3 to finish off the commons of My Hero Academia. I have to say, I'm extremely impressed with this line. I really love how they're doing the anime ones. They just have so much character, so much, I don't know, pizzazz for me. I just really like them. They're really a fun one to do, and I'm looking forward to the 2 last exclusives to come in, which should both have been on their way. They shouldn't take much longer to get here, which I'm happy for. I'm really looking forward to them. Finish off the line. I think it's a little bit bigger than my baseball case I have for them now. I think I have to separate some of them because they just don't all fit, which is, I always kind of find it fun when a wave finally does that, when it takes over the complete top, inside and the top. It's always like, it's a big line when it does that, because I do enjoy the baseball cases to display my stuff. One day I gotta show you all of them. But this one is great. Well, guys, I thank you for tuning in. Which one is your favorite out of the new wave? This one's really tough, but for the commons, I have to say, like, they did a great job. I am really impressed. They really spent their time and really made some really cool dynamic poses, some very, very cool figures out of these ones, and they're just doing better and better in my mind, and I'm just so looking forward to the next wave for My Hero. It can take a little time because it just finished, but I'm always on the lookout for more. Like, I know a couple more, like there's going to be the t-shirt one at GameStop, but I don't think I'm going to get that one. I think only getting one metallic is enough for me. But yeah, it's looking great. They're doing such a nice job. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Please tell me which one is your favorite of these new comments. I think they're really all nice. Probably Momo is still my favorite, but this all for one is actually pretty cool. As I said, I just am a big fan, and I gotta show you guys some of those manga dimension figures. They are outstanding. A little pricey, I do admit, but they're more statues than figures. But I think they're really nice. But please, if you guys could, leave a comment, like, subscribe. It all helps the channel. I really appreciate it. It's really helping me boost my morale, keep me going. So thank you all so very much. I really appreciate everything. And thank you all for tuning in. So this is Joe popping on, and I'm popping off. Thank you guys so much. Doodles.